Alrighty guys, so we are at this point all set. These are all sucked out as much as they can be. There's still fluid in the pipes, and we know that. But that's done as much as it can be done. Excuse me. So let us head up and take care of business, shall we? Navis landing pad, we're good to go. Launch. Away we go. Yay! Alright, so where do we stand right now? We're gonna put a bunch of stuff in there for now. We're gonna grab out of here, we're gonna grab this and this because that's what we need to get started. And we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna take this thing down, get it out of the way. I'm gonna put this puppy down, and we're gonna get that started. Oh, what? Are you not? Where is our? Oh, okay, that's why. There. Now, can we fit that sucker there? Yeah, we can fit it there. There we go. Okay. Cool beans. Now, let's get ourselves a chest. I think I have some chests. Alright, I know I have chests over here. Let's go get them. Whee. Alright. So, chest. And we are going to boop. And then we need, we'll do just regular inserters. Oh, and again, we're going to have the issue of that, so we can only do 2. That's fine. 2 should be plenty. And then we're going to have this make liquid rocket fuel. You're going to start making liquid rocket fuel. We're going to have this one go to Navis landing pad. And then we're going to grab all of these, put them in there. We're going to grab all of these and that, put them in there, and see how many that is. Okay, that's 53. So we've got a few that we got to make. So 53, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 2. Right? There we go. All right. And we need this. To make that, and make that into unpacking. There we go. So that should give us the rest of our sections for our rocket. And did we put our... Yep, we put our space capsule in already. So, alright, so that is processing. So while that's doing its thing, and we will leave it be to do its thing, let us go and get the stuffasis we needasis, which is that. We'll probably need some pipes. Yeah, okay. So, let's pick up the things we got that are just hanging out on the ground that should not be hanging out on the ground, specifically the bots and the barrels that we left on the ground. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Now, oh, there's another barrel there. Put them out of our way. Pumps. Now, we want to pump into that from there. So let's do that. And let's do that. And that should suck out, in theory, the remainder of what's left in the lines, right? Yeah, that should suck out the remainder of what's left in the lines. I guess there ain't much, so... Can we do this? And then that will empty out that tank. Right? It should empty out all of the... No, it's just emptying the one tank. Huh. Alright, fine. More than one way to skin a cat. And then we'll do this. And we'll do that. We'll empty that tank out. Weird that it doesn't. And empty that tank out. Right? That tank is empty. Is empty. I don't know if it was worth it. I don't think we got enough to... Yeah, probably wasn't even worth it. That's life. Was worth the try. Now, let us do something else here real quick. Putting the barrels back in. And the reason we're doing this, so we can get these belts out of our way. Alright, there we go. Because we can hand jam in whatever barrels need to be hand jammed in to supply these. But that is going to allow us to get rid of this underground. And once again, what? There we go. Oops. Forgot to carry them with us. How much is in here? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That'll pump it out of that tank. And again, we have 38 out of 50. We may not make it all the way to where we need to be. But it was, you know, it was worth a try. Right? 39.3. Empty. 40. Yeah, so we're not going to get enough out of these. I guess the juice really isn't worth the squeeze at this point. With regards to these ones, 3, 8, and maybe. We shall see. That's all 0. Alright, that's all showing 0, so we can pull up the pipe. Which is weird because it's still showing fluid in it, but it's showing 0 there. Got me, I don't know. Alright. Completely empty the tank. I think we're kind of wasting our time here, but you know, it's worth checking. If we get 1 barrel out of it, then it's not a waste of time, right? I don't think we're going to get any though, so I think in the long run it's probably a waste of time, but now we know. We got close. How are we doing on these? We're not even gonna mess about with these ones. Now, what we are going to do is this is cosmic water. So we're going to change this to barreling up cosmic water. And we're going to pump here. Over here. There we go. Right? And then we're going to give it some barrels and let it do its thing. And we're going to tell this we're going to want those empty barrels. Where'd those empty barrels go? Let's grab all the empty barrels we can. And we're going to tell this cosmic water. Put all your cosmic water in there. Give you barrels, and the The rest of the barrels go back in storage. So that's going to start sucking up all the cosmic water. It's probably going to take a little while, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to help it along. Oops. We got on the belt. And we're going to tell that to give it barrels. There we go. Now we got a couple of them working it. Take a little less time. Meanwhile, consolidate what we can, right? And this we can start barreling into, oops, you know what? Why are we doing that? Let's put this one right here. And we're going to put it into a chest. And we're going to go into the chest. And we're going to come out of the chest. And this is chemical gel. So we are going to bottle up chemical gel. Just need to give it some barrels. Alright, so that's gonna start sucking up the chemical gel. And that's gonna continue to suck up that. So now we need to do the same thing. Can we barrel up? Yes, we can. We can barrel up the coolant too. Alright. Do we have any more chests? That is a question. Do we have any more chests? We do not have chests. Well, that is a shame. But what we do have is a passive provider chest, which holds the same amount. So pick this up so that it doesn't make more, right? And then that can't make any more. That's sucking out of there, so there we go. We'll lose a little bit there, but so what? All right, so then we want to go here, right? That is thermofluid minus 25. This is thermofluid minus 25. So we're going to go thermofluid. Thermofluid 25, yeah. So that's going to be thermofluid 25. And then we need that. Oh, and look at that. Now we have one. Right? And then they just need barrels. And we just happen to have some. So that'll start sucking that out of the system. Right? Right. Okay. Meanwhile, we can start packing some of the rest of this stuff up. I know. Start picking up all of the inserters that we no longer are going to be using. Oops, shit. Alright, well, we don't want to waste that science. So let's go over here and put that down. Science. Pick up our inserters. Pick that up. We can pick that up. We can certainly pick that up. Everything that we can store, we're going to store wherever we can store it. Oh, we need more barrels. This is the precious stuff. This took us a lot to make that stuff, so we don't want to lose that. And this gel. Those are the two that we really want to harvest. Those are the important ones. At least my opinion is that those are the important ones to harvest. I mean, there are other things that are important too. The vulcanite, etc. Don't get me wrong, all of that stuff is important. Oops. We don't want to do that. We do want to do that, though. And we still have another warehouse. So when we reach that point, alright, looks like that one is done. Right? Yep. Now this one is -10 coolant. Can we bottle up -10 coolant? There's 25. Doesn't look like we can bottle up to -10. Well, there ain't a whole lot of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's make sure. No, does not look like we can. All right, well, there's not that much of it. I don't think it's going to kill us to lose a little bit. Not much we can do about it. Even if, you know, even if there was. There is a warehouse in here. Somewhere. There it is. There's the warehouse. There we go. That one's full. Yeah, that one's full too. Now it is not the one we want it to necessarily. Oh shit, we're still bottling up. We just run out of room. So yeah, we're still bottling up there. Oops. There we go. How much more we got left? Oh, we're close. And we're gonna lose a little bit, but that's life. Nothing we can do about it. Right. Right. Nothing we can do about that. Alright. Biosludge, contaminated biosludge. You know what? Honestly, I'm not worried about losing that. Because guess what? We don't want it anyway. We just want that stuff sucked up. There we go. Alright. See what more of this we can pick up. Yeah, there we go. That's it. I don't think we can put anything else in that one. Yeah, we can start putting stuff in this one. Because the other thing we're going to do is we brought up a can crusher. to save us room on the return trip, we're going to crush our empties. There we go. We're just going to leave one row for now. Alright, we need more cans. Oh, excuse me. Out of the blue they come. Dang it. Alright. Pick up these pipes. And I think we're pretty near. It's still pumping, so we're going to let it pump. But I think we're pretty near the end. Now, let's see something. 22, 14. Yeah, it wouldn't even have been enough to fill one. So we can live with that. Right? Alright. So that is nothing but empties. This one, on the other hand, has other stuff in it. We want all of our empties all in one place. Alright. So, this is all of our empties. Do we have empties in it? In these ones? No. And no. And yes. Alright. We want to gather up all of our empties. Okay. That's it for empties. Now, those... Where's our can crusher? There's our can crusher. Right? There's our can crusher. So, now we want fast and chest. Yep. Okay, cool. And this one is going to be crushing cans. There we go. Alright, we'll let that run and crush cans. Let's go around and pick this stuff up. Speaking of cans, that one was out of cans. Alright. I don't think we need all of these. Not to run a recycler, which is essentially, at this point, all we are running. Right. Alright. So that is built. We don't want those in there. We can pick that up. We can put those... No, we can't. Not really, because we don't have room. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so this is where it starts to get a little interesting, because we're trying to consolidate everything. Alright, are we... Do we not have enough power? Is that... Yeah, we don't have enough power. Oh well. We took away too much. Fine. Is that a little better? Man. Picky, picky, picky. Down some of these. Okay, are we happy now? God. All right. Now. How we doing down here? All right, we're getting there. So, now that we got all of that, let's start loading this sucker up. That's going to still be a while, so we don't have to worry about that. We know we are going to have to come back with more rockets. That we sort of know. So, since we have it here, we might as well just leave it here. Alright. Any more rocket parts? Rocket parts. Alright. Fuel. Wow, we got... Oh, I know why we got so much fuel. It's because it was part of the formula. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was part of... part of the formula. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll leave it for now. Right? Okay, there we go. Alright, so now let's get some empty hands, with the exception of that, because we learned our lesson. So now let's be systematic about this. First thing we're going to take is all the red science. And science is in here. Nope. Okay. Then we're going to take all the blue science. Then all of the military science. Red, green, blue, black. Black, green. We screwed up. Didn't take all the green the first time. Oh well. That's okay, we're still fine. Alright, so we got all the science, right? Well, no. We still have space science, right? Is that all the space science, I think? Those are all cannons. Okay. So there's all the science. What's next? Let's take all of this crap. Consolidate it. That's all fluids. Alright, so let's take those, all of those. Do we have any of that stuff in here? Actually, we do. There it is, full rocket. All right. So. shipment, right? Because this is 500, this is 700, so yeah, we'll start consolidating everything. How are we doing with this stuff over here? Alright, looks like we are as empty with this as we're going to get. Oops. Come on. Any barrels? No barrels. Okay. That is empties. That is barrels. So all of that goes. All of the not barrels go. Alright. So that should leave us barrels and barrels, and those are crushers. So we're just going to let that run and crush, but we are going to make it a little easier on ourselves. By doing this, because that's going to fill those up with a quickness. So let us do that. And that just go ahead and process all of those barrels into that. That leaves those two and this one. So we got 1, 2, 3 warehouses full of crap, right? Plus our stuff. Alright, so we're going to want to leave one of these. We're going to want to leave a chest, because that's going to the end of there for our fuel. That will break down that into our into rocket parts for when we need to go back down. And that should do us. So whatever we can grab from here, we will grab. And this should be full. Yeah, I know, but that's okay because we are leaving. Ta-da! Now it should not matter. And we should be able to do this. Right? There we go. Some with us, and if we go back up, we're going to be out of life support, blah blah blah. Except that we don't want to do that. We're just going to help this along. So that when we come back down, it'll have a place to unload. Right? And then we should have enough up there for another load, right? So 9, let's see, 9 times 5 is 45. And 8 is 53, right? So we want to take Fitty with us. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 30. 35, 40, 45, 50. And we'll get some back from our flight, but that should give us enough to get back down. So since we've got it all ready to go, we might as well make a second trip. And that'll be it for this video. Right? That there goes into there. Those go into there. Those go into there. Those go into there. How many does that leave us? 32 from the looks of it. Come on, put it down where it belongs. And we want unpack 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. it don't take much. There's another part of it. Well, I guess that makes sense. We're falling down to the planet. It doesn't take much to get there. So, it's what? 5.5K. We don't want to take the barrels yet. We'll take those because we can reuse those. Oh, well, looky there. How much more do we got to go? Oh, we got a lot more to go. All right. So let's take the cosmic water with us. Any more cosmic water? Let's take the cosmic water. That's the next most valuable thing to me, I think. And then do we have any of that gel shit? Gel shit. Alright, there we go. Gel shit. Right? Right. Okay. So that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 6, 7, 38. So that's how many we need to come back with next time. And we don't need to come back with any fuel. Head back home. See, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 61. Alright. So 61. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll call it 40. Right, we definitely do not need fuel. And that one just needs 40 more. Alright, well. Where are you guys going? Oh, must have needed the green circuits or something for something. Alright, so 60. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So, five, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. And I think I have 38 up there. That should keep us in flying shape. Come on. There we go. Alright. So we're 85 low there. But let's turn this off for now. Oh, you know what? Let's see how many we can get out of this. Do 50, 60, 70, and the 38 that we've got up there. All right, that's all loaded up. We can get rid of that and that. Oops, not all of it. Come on. Right? Make one more trip. And then that'll be that. Why not? We got the ship ready. We might as well make one more trip. Right now, and then we'll call it. Because after this one, we're going to have to wait for it to build new ship parts. I mean, that's just the way it is. Let's see. So those go in. Those go in. Those go in there. That goes in there. 33. Moving right along. There is all of our GUI stuff. thermofluid. Let's see if we got any thermofluid in this one. No. Alright. Petroleum gas. Gas, lube, petroleum gas, lube, oops, petroleum gas there. And the reason I'm grabbing it by type is so that I can get the maximum number of... Is that a light oil? That's the only light... Why do we have light oil? Did that somehow end up in our... Yeah, it ended up in our... Anyway, the reason is for complete stacks. I want to get complete stacks of 10, not a stack of 7 of one and 7 of the other, and then end up realizing we've left crap. So heavy oil. Alright, looks like we are full again. So now we are officially full. Well, not quite. Let us drop that because we don't need it. There we go. We are now full. Right? And we are ready to launch. We got plenty of rocket fuel for the next trip. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 38. Alright, good. So we need 60 some odd next trip, but we're not making that tonight. This is it, and we are done. Because we're going to build rocket parts. And we got to take care of getting rid of all this crap. Let's be honest, we still have to unload all this mess that's in here. We are, you know, we're kind of full. So we'll have to find a place to store it, which means we're going to have to do some warehouses or whatever until such a time. Oh, that's what you're after. These make sense. Except we want to put them right back in here. How many is that? 37? Yeah, there we go. Yep. Alright, so there we go. We're just going to let this build up at this point. Because it is going to take a while for this to finish building. We only have 50. We need that, plus whatever we need to take up with us. Plus we need to unload all of this stuff. So there we are, guys. We are quite a ways towards getting this emptied out. We don't have much left. We got about a half a rocket there. Between the two of them, a little over half a rocket, because the rocket's 500. So we got 400. We got 3/4 of a rocket. This we are getting there on, and should be finished up soon. So maybe 2 more rocket launches, I think, is about all we really should have to worry about. Is you know, 2 more rocket launches, give or take. So there it is, guys. I think that's it for now, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.